aerial bot team thus far using the exoskeleton shield of awesomeness and a huge pew pew. That's you look at it from the back there. Just need 2 more aerial bots. Come on, Hasbro. This could have been out with Silverbolt and we could finish him, but we only get this 3/5 of the way there. Now we're going to get him in a Superion. Prep work here. Very rarely that I've done this on camera like this, so we got this and we're just going to go ahead and take this off. It's got a key, only goes one way. That's ready to go. Remove this front piece, comes this abdomen. We got to straighten that out. These got to come down. These need to go back in the back. That's all said and done. Ready to rock and roll here. You can move that forward or whatever, so you can set that aside. This whole piece, you just gotta take and pull the pieces apart. Lay that aside. Lay that aside. And then we got to click this in here together. It's a little bit of a tight click there. Then this got to come out, this got to come up, this got to come forward, and that's the right leg. So it's right there. And let's do the left leg next. Same thing, just got to get this together here. This thing has a lot of good stuff going on for it. But it's saying, I mean, even if it is parts forming, you still got the Combiner Wars little aesthetic going on there. Bits are getting hollowed out still. It's kind of annoying. There's left leg, ready to rock and roll. And then whenever you go to push it in, that works pretty good. Just test this out real quick, push it in. Works really good. Especially after the snafu there. And then I'm just gonna leave this like this because that's Slingshot's base thing right there, so that's ready to rock and roll. And ready to rock and roll. So there's those. This I will do a little bit of magic here. And here are all the bits ready to rock and roll. We're going to start forming him together. Let's form Superion. So first thing I'm going to do is take the right arm, get this all prepped up right here. So there's that. There's a little 2 spots. You got this spot and you got this spot for 2 different configurations. We're going to start off with the standard, like the arm cannon of doom thing going on there. Then this piece right here has to come out and down, snaps back into place. Then you got this upper piece and it comes out. That's coming, well, that's part of the thing later. It's got to come back down. So this is what you get when it's just the bare bones exoskeleton. You still get all your articulation there and all the stuff and things. I really do like the ratchets. So this is ready to rock and roll. Set that aside. We're going to put Slingshot to it here. Whoops. Did I do that wrong? Yep, I did. So you got a little jigsaw puzzle piece going on here. And once you get everything pushed together, then you do the same thing here. And I think this piece comes out and comes down. And then this, oh shoot, I did it wrong. Yay. On camera is why I don't, this is why we don't do it on camera. I don't do it on camera. So that piece comes back in there, fastens down, and I did it again. It's supposed to separate once you push it all in there together. So this piece comes, well, I'm wasting time here. There we go. Well, let's do like this for right now. And I don't see why that's not undoing. Give me a second, folks. You have to set that stuff down in there really good and tight, and then it does come apart. And that is a beautiful thing. it does this with the Minosaur set. So I mean, which I haven't done the Minosaur set just yet, but I played with this last night before I got this in front of the camera. And you retain all your articulation, and the bits just hang on, and that's really freaking cool, guys. So there's that ready to go. That's ready to be put into the slot here in a minute. Now we're going to try to do this leg thing here. And then it's like you got to go in this angle and then just push in the back. When you push in the back, it's going to close that together there. So see if I can do that real quick. Not really quick, but boom, there it goes. And then there, that's on there. Pretty good. Well, I said it was. Boom. Now, yeah, my hat's off and respect to people that do this stuff on camera all the time. Let me clean it up. Once everything sits flush, it sits flush, and that closes up nicely. So now, let's get this big guy together here. Here we go. First thing I want to do is get this abdomen piece together here. And we got to take and put this little notch into this little spot here in the back. This has got to be raised up again. Once you do get this going on, it'll slot and slot, and then this will even come back down and plug together. I'll clean it up real quick. And in combination with the chest coming together, those two slots there and that thing is not going anywhere. And you do get some articulation like right off bat, boom. So I mean, there's all that. This will come back down and snap into place. So same limitations, you got some stuff getting in the way, but you do got a waist articulation going on there. Now we're going to combine our wars these legs together. And that's just a simple stop and pop. It's in there. That's so crazy good, guys. Then we got to take the arms, and it's got like a track, and it just slides over these bits here and clicks into place and clicks into place, and then we form the head. Let me adjust that camera. And I had Slingshot mistransformed, but this guy is big, he's beefy, he's awesome. Absolutely love this figure as we spin it around on the turntable. This is that first articulation, you know, bits that I have for the gun, and you can move this and get this up here, and it does raise up as it needs to, looking like a Megatron cannon. And then you do got the alternate configuration for this piece right here. You flip out that little black piece there, get your nail in there and work it around. So then you can do in the fist, and then in that same little back slot there, you can get this going on. And it stays in there pretty freaking awesome. I mean, wow, that is something else, man. Big pew pew of doom for Superion. And we're going to go through the articulation here now. I've talked a lot of stuff. You can get all the way around on that joint. You get up that far. You do get an upper. No, it's a lower. That's neat how it does that. You still get like, it's a lower elbow, but you get that going on. You do get, well, it likes to come apart there, all the way around at the wrist. I kind of wish these fingers for Commander Price had our individually articulating fingers. I told you the waist earlier. Superion can kick up this far, go back that far. Does way better than the Combiner War stuff, being that you borrowed some of that technology there. You can get, I think you can get a full Mr. T. Oh yeah, a Combiner that can do a full Mr. T and a full Van Damage. That is pretty spectacular there. The skirts do come up as needed. You got upper thigh swivel. Due to the junk in the trunk, you get that much, but I can demonstrate with this one. You can get full at the knee. When you add the jet modes, it'll hinder it. And you can get a good A pose with Superion. Bam. Let's just put this shit back together here. Yeah, well, that's not really super duper easy on camera, but stuff things you can do. And it looks like it's a little bit crooked when you do that there. So, stuff things you can do with Superion. And he can pose. Now that's impressive. I mean, he's got all the little bits on there. He's going to hit his box here in a second. I'm going to go back the other way. But you see how he cleans up in the back. He's got the limitations of the junk in his trunk kind of thing going on, unless I got something mistransformed there. But I mean, really, really freaking awesome. You really couldn't do this with the Combiner Wars version. And I think that this is where this altogether does shine. Let's get this guy into some final... before we go into final thoughts. That head... See, he flies in the show, and I have a huge problem with... it's got a reverse butterfly a little bit, maybe. And it's just articulation there. He can't look up at all. He's got some downward look right here, but he can't look up at all, and you can spin it all the way around due to transformation. Animation accurate head. These little things pop off at nothing, which is an aggravation. The only negatives I really have got with this guy. I don't understand the engineering process at all. Like, whenever it comes to, this should have been a pinned in piece right here. That head should be coming up and looking around and doing other things. I mean, it's already an ambitious effort and has more articulation than the core Silverbolt there. So, getting into some final thoughts, guys. This guy is an absolute must for all the fans of G1. I mean, this is what we wanted back in the day. An articulating, massive beast. Can't be a Titan, but he's a commander class, and I think it's going to work good. Really excited. Vortex is coming on Monday. That's the first piece of Bruticus, and then we got to wait for 4 other pieces there. We hadn't seen any of the core engineering, but we kind of got an idea of what they'll do to tackle that. Imagine that Onslaught's going to have a massive trailer of sorts. It'd be neat to see how they put all that together, how all that stuff will work. Don't know anything else about the other limbs to Bruticus just yet, but then we got to wait on the other pieces of Devastator. That's the thing, like, in the past, in the Combiner Wars especially, they had the gift sets. I bought those lock, stock, done. I think I bought them for $150 even, like the United Warriors ones, and I've got those downstairs. But I mean, this stuff should have been in a gift set. That's my own opinion. That's the biggest negative. I mean, I don't like waiting around for Combiners to get their pieces in here. So we got a Frankenstein of Superion here, fill in the gaps, however you want to spin or twist that. But I mean, that's the aggravation with doing it in waves. And then the other aggravation is the QC on what is otherwise. I can't believe they actually incorporated all the exoskeleton bits to be a part of Silverbolt the way they did. That it's like they do something good and then they do something bad, or something that's just totally harebrained and doesn't make any sense. That's about. Oh, and I like to have had some articulating fingers there or whatnot. And I hear rumors, since that it's based off of Minosaur's, skeleton. If you got those DNA kits, you can actually make this guy taller. And I hadn't even put the Minosaur together. Now I've got the DNA kits. Long story short, the reason why I didn't form Minosaur is I wanted that DNA kits. I had it from Chosen Prime, and I didn't read the fine print at the Chosen Prime that after 180 days of it being in roller stash, it goes back to the general stock and they sell it out underneath you. They did not refund me my money, and that and a bad experience at TFCon. I've done very little with the Chosen Prime there. So, I mean, they used to be really top notch and top standard. I'm still waiting to hear about a Caesar piece that was not on my Robot Toys one. But getting back to Superion, I mean, I imagine a DNA kit will come and hopefully address the fingers, the head, and all that stuff. And maybe, I don't know. I doubt that. I just wish they would stop doing bonehead things like with not pinning this or pinning that. And then you either don't have the parts or it gets loose in the box and you lose. Anyway, there's just so many harebrained things. But this is what we wanted since G1. We wanted everything together. I had Silverbolt back then because it's the Concorde, one of my favorite jets of all time. And it looks really beautiful in that box art. That looks like that one episode where they went back and they met up with Ryan Pax and Oh my gosh, I forgot what her name. It's Elita 1, essentially an early Optimus Prime. So this guy's been around, and it's awesome. He's here on the turntable today. Thanks again for watching my channel, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again. Let's y'all have a good week. Happy hunting and collecting, and or waiting on it to come in. Amazon shipping like crazy. Take care. Stay safe until